Right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hi. Today I'm with Estelle Nigioni. I hope I pronounced that
Hello.
right.
You
Was
did
that
indeed.
that was a close one. Because I've been known to say it correctly, then say it incorrectly. Oh, that's my life. Anyway, Estelle, we can call her just Estelle now, is an events organizer in Monaco. You live in Monaco, Estelle?
Yes, correct. I'm Monegasque. I was born and raised in Monaco and yeah, live in Monaco.
You're a genuine Monegasque.
I am a genuine Monegasque. I'm one of the few.
We don't meet many Monegasques.
No.
Most people are what we call outsiders, if you like. You know, but
Yeah.
it's a delight to meet you, and thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
And
spending
you.
some time with us today. Uh, Well, we know that you're Monegasque, so we know where you were born. Tell us a bit about your background, if you can.
Yeah, well, I was born in Monaco, raised there, stayed until the age of 18. I was in music school at the Académie Régnier 3. I had a bit of a creative upbringing, which was really nice. And then I left for the UK as fast as I could and as soon as I could, just because I needed to see something new. A mile square wasn't enough for me. And I went to study in Southampton in the UK, a Bachelor of Fashion, Promotion, and Communication. Very long title. And then I continued with return to Monaco with a Master of Luxury Management, and then decided to head to Milan for a Master's in Premium Design, and
Oh,
then moved to Paris for a bit of PR jobs, and then and then London for marketing and events management, and then back to Monaco to launch my business. So it's just been a bit of a fashion capital tour, which
it's
was
an
really fun.
impressive background. But there's a lot of design in there, isn't there? There's a lot of fashion orientation in there. So
Yeah, a lot of creative, artsy school and jobs, which was really fun.
does that, well, that must underpin your ability to actually throw events. You know what's
It
required.
Yeah, it helps to have an eye in the creative industry, and through my studies, I had the chance to organize a couple of fashion shows during my jobs in marketing and PR and in events management in the luxury and the tech industry. It was literally my job to plan events, and then after the COVID restrictions ended, I decided that it was my turn to be my own boss, and that's how we got to Maison Ena.
Um, that's wonderful. I like to hear about entrepreneurial spirit. Yeah, it's fairly rare these days. You'd be surprised. Most people want to have a job, somebody to pay them. So it's great to find someone who's broken the mold, as it were. So
Yeah, it is a challenge, so it makes sense.
it's a challenge. Having said that, you're in well a place where events are rare. Nothing happens in Monaco. How do you stand
No,
out?
it's true. Unless it's the Grand Prix or the yacht show, nothing much is happening. But the good thing is we do private events. So birthdays, baby showers, engagement parties, proposals, weddings, and those happen all year round. So we've only just started. I've actually opened the business officially in February this year, so we're at the very, very beginning. We do have a few things in the pipeline. We're just trying to get our name out there and getting those events in. But in Monaco, it's very much word of mouth. So once you've done the first one, it usually spreads quite easily. So
Well, that's one of the ideas behind this conversation is to get the word out there. But you must obviously operate along the Riviera itself, or not?
yes, so we're based in Monaco and we are working with Monaco clients mostly. But should a client say, hey, I want to work with you, but I want to do it in my villa in Saint-Tropez, I'll follow them the way. There's no issues. I'm super flexible. It's a small team, it's just me. And I'm working with local suppliers, so it's very easy to be flexible and work around. the Riviera and even just, I guess, Europe.
But it's a lot to do. Even a simple thing like a baby shower sounds on the face of it, oh well, we just invite a bunch of friends. So what added value do you give to this?
So the way we work is very much by bringing a tailored experience. So I start with a free consultation to understand what the vision of my client is and what they want, what their dream event is, and then I work my way towards that goal. So for example, let's say we're organizing a baby shower. Well, it's going to be a gender reveal. You don't know whether it's a boy or a girl. You're inviting your loved ones. Okay, that's the basis. But what's the theme? Is there anything you're passionate about? Do you already have a nursery you're thinking of? Do you want to match the theme and the decoration of that? Is there a type of food that you absolutely love and want to put front, left, and center? Is there anything that, that you want to keep in memories in terms of pictures? Is there any sort of vision and sort of artistic direction that you want to take? And that's where I'll come in and find local suppliers. I really want to work with Monegasque business as much as possible if we're working in an event in Monaco, just because we have that image of the luxury and the pizzazz of Monaco, but the reality is that we have a lot of very successful and talented artists who are from Monaco, and I really want to put them other small businesses forward. So that's the Monaco DNA that I'm trying to put forward in this business.
So you say that they're local people. Are these people you've known that you've grown up and things like that, or?
Yeah, I, for example, have a friend who opened a who I was in school with and was a very good friend of mine who opened his sandwich shop in Nice, and we've partnered together so they can cater for your event. And he works with local farmers and agricultures just around like in a 15 kilometers radius. I just want to keep it super close, farm to table. Artist to client, straight sort of service.
Yeah. So are you prepared to cater for, hate to say it, vegans and people like that?
Yeah, absolutely. We are, it wouldn't make sense for us to come in and say, no, we're not going to cater for you because you have dietary restrictions. So no, definitely we will. We have that flexibility of working with our local suppliers who can accommodate quite easily. So that's great.
Because there are quite a few people in Monaco who, for one reason or another, that they're certainly vegetarian, but they
Yeah.
like being vegan. I think it goes with a lifestyle. Maybe an excessive lifestyle puts people that way. I don't know. Could be wrong. So are you aiming then at smaller events rather than doing something large like a film festival?
Well, we're aiming at private events mostly. The scale really depends on what the end idea is. So I'd say a film festival is more of a corporate event. Of course, if there's an opportunity to work on a film festival, I don't think I'd say no because it sounds amazing. But right now, the focus is very much creating that customer base and getting that trust from our clients and then seeing where it grows because it's a fresh new business. It's very flexible and we're very open to ideas and collaborations. We're actually collaborating with a couple of hotels in the south of France already, so
Really?
launch events and things like that. Yeah, so it's growing and it's flexible, so open to ideas.
Oh, that's what that. It's a fascinating thing to do. I must envy you, but I don't envy you the work because I know what goes on behind the scenes, and that is quite something. And the timing of everything. You must get competing people who want events on the same day. How would you cope with that? You can't.
So
Oh.
So there's a few things to take into consideration. Yes, there's a date, and then I think what goes with the date is the location. So if the location we're looking at for that specific date isn't available, we look at the second best and the third best, and just they're pretty like all the locations we work with, and I mean, just Monaco is beautiful anyway, so it's really easy to find something that's like for like and as gratifying and as beautiful as the first option if it's not available.
Yeah.
Always have a plan B, C, D, E, always.
Well, you know your way around. You're a local
Yeah,
girl, I might
yeah,
say.
indeed.
Do you do much on the Rocher or around there, or is it just?
Um, Not yet. We have, it's mostly, well, for now, the easiest way to start is private villas or people's homes directly, because they usually have a really nice garden. We can do that in there. It's cost efficient as well. But flexible to it can be an apartment, a backyard, or outside. Like for example, kid's birthday, we could organize a scavenger hunt in the streets of Monacoville. So, there's unlimited space we can work in, which is really exciting.
I like that idea, the scavenger hunt for kids. And yeah, that's really cute. Very good idea. Well, it's absolutely been fascinating talking to you. I love the idea that you use local suppliers and local Monegasque people. But Monaco's not renowned for having a lot of people to assist at short notice for events. How do you cope with that?
So I think that's a general idea that I'm trying to debunk because there are a lot of small businesses that work really well. And as a small business, you tend, like working with a big corporation that will have a lot of admin and approval layers. Yes, that's going to take a longer time span. Whereas working with a small business like me or like my friend at his sandwich shop, it's much easier because we have that flexibility because we're our own boss and we manage our own timelines. So yeah, it's definitely, I hear it, but I think it's something I'm trying to debunk for sure.
Well, that's your problem, not the client. I'm just
Yeah,
interested.
exactly.
Yeah, but of course, using local suppliers means they can pitch in as well, which is really,
Yeah,
yeah, that sounds a wonderful thing to do. Well, thank you so much. Now, what if people want to get in touch with you? You have a website. Do you want to tell us
I
what?
have. Yes, well, it's Maison ENA, ENA events all across the board. So we have an Instagram, we have a website, maisonena.com. On the website, they'll see a button to have a book a free consultation. I have a WhatsApp number as well that's available on our social and our website. I'm basically reachable all the time. I have my phone on me 24/7. So it's Maison ENA events across the board.
Okay. Well, I'll post that on the video when it goes
Thank you.
out. And thank you so much. So it's just for me to give you a big smile and thank you again and goodbye.
Thank you.